Hello, I'm Cllr Katie Lomas, the Council's Executive Member for Finance. I want to talk to you about the complexity of services that the Council provides as we get ready to set our budget for next financial year. I think it's really important that everyone understands what services the Council provides, how we provide them, and where we can or can't influence how we deliver and pay for those services. The biggest service that any council provides is social care. That means help, support and care for children, young people and adults. That could be for your children, your nephew, it could be for your mum or your granddad. It could be for your neighbour across the road who needs just a little bit of help every day to make sure they can stay in their own home. The vast majority of our budget is spent on delivering those vital services. They're services that we all need to be provided in our community. And one day, me or you could be in a position where we turn to the council and say we need some help. And it's really important to me that the council is always there for you. We also deliver services that apply to pretty much everyone in the city. We pick up your waste, we pick up your recycling, we make sure that your streets are relatively clean. And if you need a bit of help making sure that your bins are out on time, we do that as well. We invest in roads and transport, making sure that everyone can get around and through our city. And of course, with a historic city like York, there are particular things we need to think about when we look to the future, making sure that everyone can continue to get to the places they need to go. The council also provides services that help everyone to live a full and happy life in our city. We provide and look after parks. We make sure that people have access to leisure facilities, leisure centres, museums and attractions, and of course, our wonderful libraries. We're also responsible for public health programmes, making sure that we can all live our happiest and healthiest life. That might be things like helping you to stop smoking, helping children to learn how to brush their teeth properly, making sure that people who need just a little bit of motivation to get out and about in their own community have that. All of these things keep us all happy and healthy. Councils are responsible for housing and planning services. And in a place like York, that's a really tricky job. Making sure that we find ways to develop housing in our city in a way that doesn't crowd or spoil any of our wonderful historic assets, and making sure that we have housing that people can afford to live in is a huge challenge for us here and something that we absolutely need to invest in. We know that housing is really expensive in York, and we know that some people find it really difficult to afford to live in the city that they call home. It's really important that we do something about that, not just directly by building our own housing, but also by working with others across the city to make sure that housing that is developed meets the needs of the people. We also offer general help and support to people and communities right across the city. It might be that you need a bit of help. It might be that your mum needs a bit of help. Maybe you're a bit worried about your neighbour across the road. The council is somewhere you can go to get help with that. We provide direct financial support and signposting to different organisations that can help if you're struggling with your finances. It's really important that we can provide these services to make sure that people can get immediate help the first moment they need it, and they don't need more intensive care later on in their lives.